Alright, let's get right into it. I don't want to take too long. You know why you're here. You want to figure out how to get the Glowstone collection before you get too far into the game. You don't want to have to combat 24 just to get Glowstone, especially if you're like me and you're on an Iron Man profile, a brand new one. I mean, I think it's 10 days old. I haven't been playing too much on it. But Glowstone's something you can usually only get on the Crimson Isle, and you need 50 of it. So the only other source you can get Glowstone from for the collection is from witches, and witches normally spawn really slowly. So you might think it's a waste of time, but I'm here to tell you it's not. All right, so the first thing you want to do, torch your island, make a dark room. The fastest way is with an Infinite wand because they're really easy to get, super cheap. Just do a couple farming competitions and obviously it's going to be the fastest way. And you're going to make a dark room. Now you might say, okay, well, spawns are still going to be really slow. Yes and no. The spawns are naturally really slow, but the roofed forest biome has a special thing where it severely increases the spawn rate of witches. And not only that, but it can make it so witches spawn in groups. Now, I've only been farming these for about 2 to 3 days, although I was going pretty much nonstop, and I had a few witches before that in previous days. But I'm already, in my Glowstone collection, I'm at 45 out of 50. And in my gunpowder collection, I'm at 63 out of 100. Even though if you look at my bestiary, I only have 9 sneaky creepers killed. So I pretty much got my entire gunpowder from these. And I wasn't using a looting sword at first because I'm a dumbass. So you're going to want to have to make these, and then to use the roofed forest biome. Wand, I believe it's from the Dark Oak collection. I'll show you how to get it real quick. So roofed forest biome stick, you need dark oak leaves, and the way you get dark oak leaves is through dark oak trades. So you need to get dark oak saplings, and then there's a trade through, I think they're in recipes now. Yes, it's a new change. And the dark oak leaves are for dark oak saplings. The best way to get these, get a dark oak minion, put it on your island, just instantly mine out the trees, use shears on the leaves, and it'll drop some dark oak saplings. You only need, I think, 64, or you might need 32 to get 64 dark oak leaves, and then you can make the stick. And with the stick, you right click a few times, wherever the heck I put it, yeah, it's right here. And it'll change the radius. So the radius, if I were to like right click right here, it changes from here all the way over to here in a box. This is all now roofed forest biome. So just do that in your entire dark oak. I did it on my whole island because initially I didn't have this complete. And when I go in here, we should see almost every time there's going to be witches. One right there. Almost every time there's going to be witches. Seems like this time there's only one. So what we want to do is just go in, clear out all the mobs so that we get respawns. Because one thing is, there's a maximum number of entities that can be on an island at a time. So in order to obviously get the most witches, we're going to have to kill everything else so they have space to respawn. A couple quick tips just to get everything out of the way. Before I put in a little time lapse of me doing this so you have a good idea of how many witches you're going to get. Make sure that you are not using any animal minions, so don't have any cows, don't have any chickens. I was doing a chicken farm for eggs. I had to get rid of that because you get more mobs on your island. The less mobs are being spawned by chicken and monster, or not chickens, animal and monster minions. What happens is, I think if you have 10 or more, you don't really spawn anything on your island. Obviously, get rid of a repelling candle if you have it. And that should be pretty much all. After you're done farming this, you can take a minute to back out and do something. Don't go too far away. You need to be within the respawn range of the dark room, but you don't want to be inside of it because they'll spawn faster when the entire room is outside of your unspawnable range, because these go by not the skyblock spawning rules. So when you're on a skyblock island, mobs can spawn right on top of you. At your home island, it works like Minecraft, okay? And in Minecraft, there's a certain chunk range around you. I think it's 2 chunks. It could be more. where mobs are not allowed to spawn. The game doesn't let them spawn. So find something that you can do that's productive for like maybe 30, 40 seconds at a time. Right now I can go sort my inventory out. And then we'll go back into here, look in, and look at that already. 1, 2, 3, 4 witches. 4 already. Oh my goodness. See, that last one, we were really unlucky. We only got 1, and I was kind of worried because the spawn, before I started recording, there were none in here, which is very unusual. Usually you'll get at least 1 or 2. The most I've had, I got like 7 in one spawn. There was like a group of 3, a group of 2, and then a couple that just spawned on their own. But like, guys, come on. Just from that, I was at 45 out of 50 when I started. I should be at 49 now. Make sure you're using a sword that has looting on it. Obviously, you want to make sure you get maximum loot. So now, like, already, super unlucky. I only actually got 2, even though there's a 95% drop chance with looting 3. So I got super unlucky, or maybe it's 75, one of the two. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's 95 though. But yeah, just find something to do. For me, I'm gonna clean up the outside of this. All right, and then already everything should have respawned, and I'll just time lapse this until I get it. Again, 1, 2. Yeah, it's pretty. This is like what you'd normally expect. You'd find 2, but see how they spawned in a group? Then we'll clear this out again. Like, guys, look at that one! It's so free! Glowstone collection right there, alright? So, I mean, obviously, I just walked in here. Another 3! Spawning right in front of us! Like, come on, how could you not? It's so free! It's so free! How do people not know this? How do people not know this? It's been less than a day, we got like 15! It's so easy. Okay, but like, make sure you do this, guys. There's no reason. I think there was like one random super buried forum post. I was looking this up for like an hour. I was like, there's no way. There is no way it's this hard to get glowstone before you're supposed to be able to get glowstone. There's just no way. There's no way. And you know what? This random commenter on the Hypixel forums, I should probably have found who did it. If someone can find it somehow, because I'm not going through that again to look it up. Give credit where credit is due. They suggested root forest biome, and I was like, wait a second, that's so smart. Tested it out, and just wanted to share it with you guys because this should just be considered a necessity. All right, it's just too good. But anyways, I hope you guys learned a little something from this. I don't really intend to do much Skyblock content. I just thought I'd put this out there as informative stuff. Feel free to not subscribe, but like the video if you're somebody who wants to let other people know this kind of stuff. I don't really post, but like at least people, when they look up how to get glowstone, they'll see this, or maybe like a bigger content creator will see this as a video and, make it into something better than I did that a lot more people will see, and I'm totally fine with that. Copy this as much as you want. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and peace.